When your partner shuts down and your heart breaks a little, you want to reach for them, but you're afraid of pushing them further away. You want closeness, but they're emotionally checked out. So, what are you supposed to do with that? What actually works without making things worse? Let's talk about the moment that no one prepared you for. When the person you love disappears emotionally and you're left feeling completely alone. You might think, well, they don't care, or my needs are too much. They just keep shutting me out. But let's talk about what's actually happening in this moment. In all likelihood, your partner is hitting their limit in their own body. They're not choosing to shut you down. They're protecting themselves the only way they've known. But your heart, it's not just breaking from this moment, but from all the other moments where love has felt unavailable, unpredictable, and even unsafe. This is where old pain meets present day connection. We want to be able to understand what's really going on underneath the surface. And so I want to share with you three options to consider, three things that might help you to gain reconnection when things get sticky, fall into this pattern. The first one you can try is I feel you pulling away, and I'm here when you're ready. Why this works is it removes pressure and it signals safety, allowing for reconnection without forcing it. The second one is I don't need you to have the perfect response. I just want to understand what's happening for you. Here's why it works. It calms the sense of having it have to be perfect that often circles around this kind of emotional shutdown. The fear of if I say the wrong thing, so I just won't say anything at all. And here's the third option to consider sharing vulnerably. To say, I notice I'm making up stories when you go quiet. Can we talk when it feels okay for you? Why it works is that you're taking ownership of your experience and honoring their need for space without abandoning your truth. These are all invitations back into connection. And maybe the most important part is to understand that you felt this shutdown pattern before. Maybe in a previous relationship, maybe all the way back to its origin, your childhood, and to know it's not just them you're responding to. You're feeling a history of emotional abandonment in your body. That's why this reaction feels so big. And that's why the solution has to include both of you. Because the problem just isn't the shutdown, it's the pattern you're stuck in, the push pull, the come close, go away loop that's never really been resolved. That's in part why I created the Rekindle community, a place to help you recognize these patterns and find language that brings you closer instead of further apart. If you've been stuck in that shutdown cycle and your heart breaks a little more every time they go silent, that you want to be able to resolve these painful patterns, I invite you to join us inside Rekindle. We'll help you to stop fixing the symptoms and start healing what's underneath, because that's when real change can happen.